In the clear Moonlight Dusk, Volume 1 review, I've never been that girl who gets carried when she falls during sports day, and not the kind of give out chocolates on Valentine's Day. A tall, lanky physique with a rather low voice, and a masculine face inherited from my parents. I'm painfully aware that I'm more here than heroine. I should hope for that to change. Yui Yakaguchi, in the Clear Moonlight Dusk Chapter 1. Earlier this month, I reviewed Mika Yamamori's Tsubakicho Lonely Planet Volume 1 from Yen Press. Today, I'm here to check out her current ongoing series, In the Clear Moonlight Dusk, which makes its way to print thanks to Kodansha. Does it prove an interesting read? Let's find out. Our story follows high school student Yui Yakiguchi, who's known by her fellow students by the nickname Prince, thanks to her long legs and masculine face. Because of this, Yui spends her days being swarmed by classmates who find her attractive and those who admire her from afar, no matter where she goes. She's a central of attention and a source of gossip. However, Yui is the only one known as the prince of her school. There's also Ichimura, an upperclassman famous for his good looks and wealthy family. Although Yui can help but wonder if the rumors about him are exaggerated, when they talk about him being entrusted with companies and having made hundreds of girls cry already. One afternoon, Ichimura bumps into Yui in the stairwell and knocks her over. To start with, Ichimura makes the same mistake as everyone else and assumes Yui's male, which ticks her off after she called her beautiful. Afterwards, Ichimura's assumption is corrected by one of his classmates and he finds himself horrified that he said such a thing to her. He vows to make amends and finds himself only fascinated by Yui the more he learns about her. Could that be about the blossom between this unlikely pair? And the Clear Moonlight Dusk is a shoujo series, so of course there are sparks between Yui and Ichimura, but having said that, it's not going to be easy for Ichimura since Yui has never had the chance to get close to a boy before nor even thought about dating anyone. Nevertheless, his advances begin to break down the mental wall Yui's built to keep everyone but her two close friends at bay. For Yui's part, she can understand why Ichimura could pay her any attention, nor does she understand the feelings she's beginning to have for him. Having lived her life forever as someone adored by her classmates, and now the heroine of her own story, she can fathom why they will suddenly change. She's waited her whole life for someone to tell her she's beautiful as a woman and not a male person of everyone attaches to her. Mangaka Mika Yamamori is quickly becoming one of my favorites in the shoujo genre, both daytime shooting star and Tsubakicho Lonely Planet, a female protagonist who aren't overly girly, which is something I can better connect with on a personal level. And I truly admire the decision this time around to have a more androgynous character lead the stories since it gives women better representation and, as Ichimura tells Yui, there's nothing wrong with her being princely instead of girly as long as she's happy. Both our lead characters are misunderstood, and that's okay because Yamamori is determined to show us that no matter your appearance or way of life, there's someone out there who leave you for exactly who you are. There will certainly be readers who resonate with the message Yamamori is conveying her here, and even if that doesn't matter to you, this is a thoughtful shoujo with lovely artwork that sure to draw your eye. Yamamori's trademark style is a focus on character expressions, with the willingness to change their appearances, the slightly more chibi forms for comedic scenes, which works well here. The two main characters' designs are also a strong selling point as both are quiet, attractive and contrast well with one another. Yui is portrayed with a believable androgynous design, while Ichimura is more like a playboy delinquent, complete with an earring, which breeds the rumors surrounding him at school. And the Clear Moonlight Dusk Volume 1 comes to the West thanks to Kodansha, which has been translated by Jessica Latero with lettering by Liz Blakesley. The translation and lettering read well, with no complaints to be had with either of them. This release comes complete with color opening pages as well as some translation. Notes in the back of the book. Although these are mostly concerning some small references rather than anything notable, the series is ongoing in Japan with 4 volumes. Kodansha has released 3 of these digitally. So far, Volume 2 is scheduled for a physical release in January, with number 3 following in March. The paperback release is one of Kodansha's larger formats, which there are benefits from, so I highly recommend checking that out over the digital version. Overall, in the Clear Moonlight Dusk Volume 1 offers a thoughtful romance about a heroine who simply wants to be seen for who she really is. This one is sure to resonate well with its audience, and I for one can't wait to see more of the character's story as time goes on. I highly recommended read for fans of the genre. A free preview for Volume 1 can be read on Kodansha's website here. 9 out of 10.